began playing professional tournaments at a relatively young age. Perhaps I would say about 15 years old. It was definitely an interesting experience because it was the first time I was earning money for playing tennis. I was used to playing junior tournaments where you don't get any money, you just get points for your accomplishments and trophies, whereas professional tournaments you can actually earn money. And beginning the process, I felt a little deceived, to be honest, because you're playing a $15,000 tournament and you're under the impression that you win $15,000 if you win the tournament. However, the way that works is it's actually $15,000 in total, meaning that it's everyone. The people who lose earlier than that get some money. It's the accumulated amount is $15,000. So the winner in a $15,000 really only gets about $1,000, which I was really confused about that process at the beginning. But I learned my way after a while. Plus I had my parents to help explain everything to me. But preparing for these competitions when I was only a teenager was difficult. I did not go to high school. I had to do online school because of the amount of tennis I was playing, and I don't regret that decision. I did enjoy playing tennis and competing, and doing all that got me a scholarship at Duke. So I do appreciate I'm grateful for what I have accomplished in my life and grateful for my experiences. But you have to invest a lot of time in practices and practice matches in order to compete at that level, in order to compete at junior Grand Slams, in order to compete at professional tournaments, because the goal is not only to play these tournaments, but to do well, to succeed, to win matches. And tennis is a very difficult sport because there is only one winner. In a draw of 64 players, only one person will leave the tournament winning every single match, and that is difficult to deal with. But in order to prepare for these matches and outcomes, you have to practice a lot every day and play practice matches, and also do fitness in order to make sure that your body can handle all these matches, because it is difficult. Whether or not I would recommend a player to go on this same path is whether or not they love the sport. Because growing up, there were days when I didn't want to play tennis, where I just wanted to relax, sort of take a lazy day, but there was never a day where I wanted to quit. I never wanted to quit tennis. I truly love my sport. And so in order to invest and sacrifice all this time, effort, money, and whatever else you may have to sacrifice, you have to love what you're doing. You have to be willing to sacrifice it. And so I would recommend players to do what I did if they love the sport. If they're willing to sacrifice hanging out with their friends, if they're willing to sacrifice high school and those experiences, if they're willing to sacrifice time and effort to becoming the most fit athlete they can be by doing fitness, by becoming the most determined tennis player they can be by repeatedly doing the same drills, same activities in order to really perfect your technique, your game style. They have to love the sport.